Hi, I'm Raya, and I'm going to present to you the history of asbestos, the different types and their characteristics, how asbestos form and the associated rock, asbestos mining in South Africa, applications of asbestos, and the health risk. Asbestos is not only one of the most widely used minerals known to man, it is also one of the oldest. It was already used more than 2,000 years ago in Egypt, China, and Greece, and its name, derived from Greek for indistinguishable flame, indicates one of its earliest applications. Asbestos mining in South Africa began in the 1930s. Mining and production methods were crude, with the fiber being separated from the ore by hand, and in some cases the mines were literally spade and wheelbarrow operations run by farmers who had found deposits on their land. Asbestos is a generic name for 6 naturally occurring asbestiform or fibrous minerals from the amphibole and serpentine group of rock-forming minerals. Chrysotile, white asbestos, is the only fibrous form of serpentinite, but is the most widely abundant and distributed of all the asbestiform minerals throughout the world. The asbestiform variety of minerals belonging to the amphibole group are chrysotilites, which is blue, and amosite, which is brown. The asbestos minerals are products of metamorphism. They occur in narrow veins, either as cross fiber extending from wall to wall, or as slip fiber roughly parallel to the vein walls. Mass fiber is an aggregate of variously orientated fibers, commonly in a radial arrangement. Asbestos-bearing formations are widely distributed in the Earth's crust. Commercial deposits of asbestos are associated with 4 groups of rock formations: alpine-type ultramafic rocks such as ophiolites, stratiform ultramafic intrusions, banded ironstones, and serpentinized dolomitic limestone. Because of its unique and useful characteristics, chemical, electrical, and thermal neutrality, fiber strength, fire resistance, and sound absorption, asbestos is used in a wide variety of everyday products. More than 3/4 of all asbestos mined is used in the manufacture of asbestos cement products such as prefabricated wall sections, corrugated roof sections and tiles, water pipes and tanks, and such household goods as garden furniture and flower pots. Asbestos is an important component of friction products such as clutch plates and brake pads for cars. It is woven into material that is used for heat and fire-resistant clothing, such as that worn by foundry workers and firemen. It is also used for wraparound pipe insulation and electrical insulation. It enhances the structural strength of plastics used in battery cases, and it can also be found in heaters, ovens, toasters, hair dryers, and PVC floor tiles. South Africa is in a unique position in that it is the only country in the world that has reserves of and produces all 3 principal varieties of asbestos: chrysotile, chrysotilites, and amosite. It has significant deposits containing the last 2 varieties, which is almost unknown elsewhere in the world. In South Africa, the chrysotile deposits can be conveniently divided into 2 geological types: those which have been emplaced as ultrabasic intrusives in rocks of the Swansea Age with subsequent metamorphism, and those in dolomite of the Malmani subgroup, which probably resulted from thermal metamorphism. The most important chrysotile deposits are those located in the Barberton area, where the bodies are hosted in ultramafic intrusions within the Swartkopjes formation, which is part of the Onverwacht group of rocks. Asbestos fibers present a health hazard when the recovery process has inadequate dust control. Fibers are easily inhaled and carried down into the lower regions of the lung, where they cause fibrotic lung disease, known as asbestosis, and changes in the lining of the chest cavity, known as phleura. These diseases can lead to reduced respiratory function and even death. Long-term inhalation of asbestos fibers also increases the risk of lung cancer and mesothelioma. Enlargement of the heart can also occur as an indirect effect of the increased resistance of blood flow through the lungs. People are more likely to experience asbesto-related disorders if they are exposed to a high concentration of asbestos, are exposed for long periods of time and or are exposed to asbestos more frequently.